Final thoughts on the sailboat thing. First off, I'd like to thank everyone that encouraged us throughout this journey. You know who you are. The footage running in the background is from the last few weeks of our experience. It's patchy due to the fact that Terri doesn't like to operate the camera, so I had to do all the filming as well as everything else on the boat. Our 36-hour trip to Charleston, which was not fun, was the apex of the stress that this adventure was creating. Terri was sick the entire time. This put stress on me. The stress came from a combination of several factors, which I will not go into. Those factors and the constant fatigue of doing everything on the boat were causing issues. The boat, I will say that the Vaquier Amphitrite 43, excuse me again. The Amphitrite 43 is a great boat, very well built, and it can take a lot of punishment. The only issue I really had was that it was too big. This made it a little intimidating, especially to Terri, and I think it scared her. The draft was also 6 feet, which, as we learned, is not ICW friendly. We bumped bottom on more than one occasion, had 3 hard groundings, one of which caused damage to one of the rear cleats and the push pit when Towboat US tried to pull us free. It was the last grounding that pushed me over the edge. My nerves were shot. I no longer had confidence in myself to make good decisions. It was decided that at the next available boatyard, we would repair the boat and place it up for sale. The boatyard was in Oriental, North Carolina. We arrived there 2 days later and were greeted by Julie from Trident Yacht Brokers. Within 2 days, she had 2 potential buyers for the boat. Let me say, if you're in Oriental, North Carolina and you're looking to buy a boat, give her a call. Within 2 months, the boat was repaired, and the day we were to splash, the first potential buyer was there. We splashed and moved the boat to its temporary slip until we sold the boat. We gave the first potential buyer a chance to see her under sail. He tried to lowball us on price, and we responded with, "You can have it for nothing short of full asking price." We never heard from him again. Before I mention the next potential buyer, I have to go back in time to when we made our offer on the boat. When we made our offer, we were told that another couple was coming to have a second viewing of the boat that day. The seller was not sure that he wanted to accept our offer. Well, our boat broker convinced him, and we got the boat. Fast forward to Oriental, the next buyers were that couple. They knew the boat, and before we left the boat, they had put sight unseen contingent offer for full asking price. The boat passed survey, and just 6 months after we started our journey, we were done. We headed to visit some friends in South Carolina, and that's where we still are. It's funny how God guides our paths. Our spiritual growth had plateaued in Arizona, and it was as if we were living our lives on cruise control. We prayed for God to give us this adventure, and up until we left Arizona, He seemed to be blessing our next steps. He led us all the way to South Carolina and placed us in a place we never would have moved to for any reason. He guided us to a church family where we have grown closer to God. He has blessed us with many good friends in that family. While we did not get our dream of sailing around the world, God answered prayers we did not even know we had. Is not God good that way? Well, that's the story. I will leave you with this short video of our last sail before we parked the boat in the slip in Oriental and headed to new adventures.